Hello student, let's try to understand question number 17 of electrochemistry. Using the standard electrode potential given in table 3.1, predict if the reaction between the following is feasible. So table here is 3.1 we are having, student, that is the standard electrode potential. So first question they are saying Fe3 plus and I minus is there, student. Fe3 plus and I minus electrode are there, right? So Fe3 plus, it can undergoes reduction, student. It can undergo reduction because it is having 3 positive charge and it is negatively charged, so it can undergo oxidation. Okay, it can undergo oxidation, and if anything is going reduction, so that is making going to be cathode, student, and another one it is going to be anode, right? Now how you can frame the equation, student? Possible reaction. So reaction, if you are writing, this can be Fe3 plus I minus, so it is going can reduce Fe2 plus 1 by 2 I2, student. This is the equation. So here you can see this is the reduction, and here zero charge is there, that is why it is going to be oxidation. Now student, now E naught cell we have to see. E naught cell is equal to E naught cathode minus E naught anode. This is there. Either you can write, student, E naught cathode, so Fe3 plus upon Fe2 plus minus, here is E naught I2 upon I minus, reduction form. So right, now we are going to check the values, student. Fe3 plus value, from the table. So here you see, student, Fe3 plus value, how much is there, student? 0.77, and then I minus value, it is there 0.54, right? So now what we can do, student, you can, this value 0.77 volt, and the another is, it is there 0. It is there, student, 0.54 volt. So if you solve, student, you can see this is the positive value, na? Both are the positive, student, 0.54. So how much value you are going to get? 0. It is going to be 2.3, student, 2.3 volt, right? So what you can, the answer is, student, since E naught cell is positive, so the above reaction is possible. Above reaction is possible, right? This is our required answer, student. Now come back to the second point. So if you see the second question, student, Ag plus and Cu. Ag plus and Cu. So student, it is positive charge, can undergoes reduction, and this one, student, can undergoes oxidation, So if it is undergoing reduction, student, so act as cathode, and it is going oxidation, so it is act as anode, right? Possible reaction, student, what possible reaction possible, student? Ag plus, so you can take 2 Ag, and Cu is there, student, so it is going to be Cu2 plus and 2 Ag. So from here it is going to be reduced, and from here it is going to be oxidized. Now, so E naught cell is student, E naught cell is equal to E naught, this is going to be cathode, minus E naught going to be anode. So what can be cathode student here? So E naught Ag plus upon Ag minus E naught copper, copper 2 plus upon copper student. Dear student, we need to find out the values Ag and Cu. So dear student, if you see the Ag value, so see the Ag value here student, 0.80, and Cu2 plus value 0.34, and both are the positive student, both are the positive. So now put the values here in the equation. Ag value is student 0.80 minus 0.34. So what the value is, you are going to 0.46 volt. This is there. So what you can write is student, since E naught cell is positive, so above reaction is feasible. So above reaction is feasible. Right. So out of 5 we have done student, most of the portion we are able to do. Now the same question what we are going, I am taking the question to the next page. Here you see student, the third one, Fe3 plus is there and Br minus. So it can be, that is a reduction, it can undergo reduction and it can undergo oxidation. So dear student, reduction means it is acting as a cathode, and it is oxidation means acting as a anode. So possible reaction if you are writing, so Fe3 plus and Br minus, so it is going to be Fe2 plus 1 by 2 Br2. This is there student. Possible reaction is this only, right? So E naught, you see this is reducing and this is the oxidizing. So E naught cell student, what is E naught cathode minus E naught anode. Cathode is what is there, E naught cathode student, Fe3 plus upon Fe2 plus minus E naught Br minus upon Br2, like that. That is not the correct one, this one, because we are writing in the term of reduction now. So Br2 upon Br minus, reduction potential now. So Fe3 plus value you can see in the table and Br value also. Fe3 plus value 0.77 and Br value is 1.09. So what you can do here student, Fe value 0.77 minus 1.09, so it is minus 0.32 volt E naught cell. Now what can be the resultant answer student? Since E naught cell is negative, so above reaction is not feasible. Above reaction is not feasible. So since it is negative now, so above reaction is not feasible student. Now let us move out to the fourth portion. Here is we are going to do the fourth one, student. We are having AG, student, and Fe 3 plus, the fourth one, AG and Fe 3 plus. So this can undergo reduction because maximum positive charge is there. This can be oxidation. Oxidation means going to be anode, and reduction means that is going to be cathode. Now what you can do here, dear student, fourth point, E naught cell is equal to E naught cathode minus E naught anode. So E naught cathode, student, cathode is this one, E naught Fe 3 plus upon Fe 2 plus. SRB value means negative. E naught here is the Ag plus upon Ag. Because if you are writing the equation, student, then how can you frame the equation? So equation can be framed like that, Ag plus Fe3 plus, it will converting into Ag plus Fe2 plus. So here this is the oxidation and this is the reduction. Now Fe3 plus value 0.77. Just now we have seen Fe3 plus value 0.77 we have seen already, and Ag value 0.80, student, you can see in the table also. Ag value 0.80, Fe value 0.77. Now you can put the value here, dear student. So 0.77 minus 0.80, so the value is coming minus 0.03 volt. So what you can say, student, since E naught cell is negative, so reaction is not feasible. The reaction is not going to be feasible, dear student, right? So the 4 portion we have completed. Now let us move to the last portion of the question, student. The last portion is what, student? 3.17 we are having, and this is the fifth number. We are having Br2 and Fe2 plus. So this can go, student, oxidation, and this can go, student, reduction. Oxidation to what, student? Fe3 plus. Reduction into what, student? Br minus. This is the possible one. Oxidation means it is going to act as a anode. Reduction means act as a cathode. So what is the possible reaction, student? E naught cell. So E naught cathode minus E naught anode. So student, E naught cell is equal to E naught cathode. What is cathode, student? This one, na? So Br2 minus anode. So what is there? Fe3 plus upon Fe2 plus. So Br2 value, student, Br2 value. Let us see, student. Br2 value is 1.09 and Fe3 plus value is 0.77. 1.09. Here is 1.09 minus 0.77. So it is coming positive 0.32, student. So what you can write, student, since E naught cell is positive, so reaction is feasible. Reaction is feasible. So this is our required answer, student. Thank you very much for watching. This is a very simple question.